Ariel Helwani post-fight at Strikeforce Nashville with the reigning and defending Strikeforce middleweight champion Jake Shields. And Jake, a lot of people didn't give you a shot. You must be feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, feeling great. It was a big win. I'm happy to have got the win. A little bummed I didn't get the finish, of course. I like to, put opponents away, but unfortunately that didn't work out.
Early in the fight, he rocked you. You were down on the ground. How hurt were you?
It's hardest I've ever been hit. I don't know how to judge it, but I was a little disoriented. I wasn't feeling great, but I knew quitting wasn't an option. I knew I was going to fight until the only way I was going to quit if I was completely unconscious. I didn't feel like I was close to being completely unconscious, but I was he hit me hard and I was disoriented.
People who have never been in a situation like that before, what exactly do you do to regain your composure?
And I don't know. I didn't really know what happened for a couple minutes. I was just fighting off instincts. There's a few times I did couldn't see, and as always crossed my mind is how embarrassing it would be to go out there and lose the first round to Henderson when people were predicting that. That crossed my mind. And as always said, there's no possible way I'm going to go. He'll have to kill me for me to quit. And I just kept going, got my head together, and was able to take over from there.
And essentially, you dominated the rest of the fight. You had, mount position on him, but like you said, you weren't able to finish him. Why not?
Yeah, I think several factors. The no elbows and Strikeforce don't help. Of course, it's hard to get that without throwing elbows. And he did a really good job. I thought he was gonna give me his back. He did a great job the way he was pushing. He wasn't pushing up. He'd obviously worked his mount escapes. He wasn't able to get out, but he was doing the things where not giving the submissions, and he was tremendously strong. I was trying to give him Kimuras. I was not physically able to bend it. So.
Tougher to finish than you thought?
Yeah, I thought I'd be able to catch him in a choke or something. I thought he'd give me his back. He did a great job of never giving me his back.
And how about the crowd? You were sort of the underdog, but you were the champion as well. Were you surprised that not enough people were cheering for you out there?
No, Henderson's one of the most popular fighters. I was fully expecting to be the underdog. Henderson, or the crowd. He's a huge crowd favorite, and I knew that coming in. So I was completely expecting the crowd to be in Hendo's favor. Okay,
so what's next? You say you're a free agent at this point. Do you think you will fight again for Strikeforce?
I really don't know. This is something my managers have to figure out. I don't want to get into this until anything's signed. So. Okay,
and I just have to ask about the incident at the end. Do you feel as though it overshadowed what you accomplished out there?
No, I don't think so. I just, I feel like I don't think it was a big deal. Maybe it looked like that way on TV, but I felt a little expected to give him a little push. In my mind, it wasn't a big deal. I don't know how fans will view it, but.
You feel as though mayhem crossed the line by coming out there?
Yeah, I think I overreacted and I shouldn't have pushed him. It doesn't make it right. But, after fights, your emotions are high, and it's just. People that aren't in that situation, it's easy to look and judge when people do stuff like that. But once, after a fight, your adrenaline's up, someone comes and disrespects you, that's usually what happens. I don't think mayhem should have came in my face like that.
All right, Jake, thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you.